Hey Hofstra fans, it's time once again for the WB Masons Coaches Report. I'm Rob Joyce, joined as always by the head coach of Hofstra Volleyball, Kristina Hernandez. Coach, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Now, NCAA tournament first round, you go down to Tallahassee, fall to the 9th-seeded Florida State Seminoles, but still, you certainly competed, scoring 20 points in a couple of sets.
It was a great experience for the team. We did a really good job, I think a much better job than they thought they were going to do, but they really enjoyed what they were doing. I think offensively, Kelsey and Nikki did a great job. Our middles got in there and they did some things that we hadn't seen from them all year. And defensively, we started off, the first couple of rallies were just really strong and, they were a lot of fun. And it really just came down to us maybe missing a few serves here and there. Florida State's number 9 in the country for a reason because they don't do those kinds of things. They don't really let you in. But overall, I was extremely proud of how we competed, and I think we had a good showing.
Take us through the excitement leading up to it. You went down a couple of days before. What were the emotions like before the match?
I think they were up and down. I think there were these waves of, them really getting ready to go, and then when they saw them warm up, it was like, oh, here we go. So, I think it was a mix of emotions, but they went out there and they were really loose, and that's what we wanted them to make sure that they were really relaxed so they could really compete and enjoy what they were doing, and they did that, and we couldn't have asked for them to do a much better job. I think the second set, the nerves kind of set in, and they got a little down on themselves, but they bounced back in the third, and we really had an opportunity at one point, and again, it was just a few points here and there that really make the difference in those kinds of matches against those kinds of teams, but again, overall, really, really proud of my team.
What was the message that you sent to them afterwards?
That we're almost there, and we had talked to them about that before the game, that it's really going to come down to just a few points here and there. I think Florida State the entire match only had 11 errors total, that's serving, attacking, serve, receive, and that is a really small window to compete in, and for them to be able to stay close and them only making those few amount of errors just is really great. We did actually have a lot of errors or mistakes. I think it was we hit really well in the first and third sets. We were in the kind of the mid to high 200 ranges, which was really good, and they were extremely excited to be able to score. I don't even know if they thought they were going to get a point at one point, which they were silly. But again, we were happy with how they came out and proud of them being able to stay aggressive the entire match and really just play their game and see what happens. That was kind of our message for them the entire game.
And what was the biggest thing of the experience that you wanted them to take away of being in the NCAA tournament?
That we're here, and when are we going to be able to be here again? We don't know if we'll be back here next year. Those things are never guaranteed. Everybody gets stronger, and this was our chance and our opportunity, and we're here now, and we need to not only enjoy being here, but be here and compete and really represent Hofstra and our program and the CAA. It's important for us to really represent the entire thing, and it's bigger than just us, and so that was important for us the entire weekend, and make sure that we weren't just there to have a good time and mess around, that we really wanted to make sure that we have continued to improve since the season started and really represent the conference and our school.
Now, end of October, losing 4 in a row, did you expect us still be talking the first week of December?
No, I did not.
It's
kind of, everybody's been asking us kind of what happened and what changed and what do we do, and I don't think that we could give you a straight answer as to one moment. We lost the Delaware game, and I know it was kind of a low high point for us. I think we were happy with how we competed, but still kind of disappointed that we lost, and we knew we were at this kind of really short, rope that was about to kind of cut off. And we didn't say anything that was different from what we normally said. They shifted gears. And we're 7-0 since then. But we asked them the other day, like, what did you guys do? Because we don't know, and they don't know either. I don't know if it was something that kind of snapped and they kind of got fed up, or it was the realization that then things were going to be ending. But I think our seniors really helped, kind of shift that dynamic, and instead of them giving up, they really just kind of made that last kick there. And I think that influenced the rest of the team, and that's just kind of what happened. And when those things happen, you just kind of have to sit back and not question what's going on.
Now, in regards to the seniors, do they go out now feeling accomplished, that they made it to won a CAA title in their careers?
Definitely, and when we were ending that Florida State game, we talked about how proud we were of them coming back and not giving up. I think every team goes through that point during season where you have a decision to make, whether you can just kind of lay down and give up, or whether you can kind of make a final kick, and those are really important. And they're going to leave here as champions, and they'll always be champions. And I think being able to leave as a senior and knowing that you've accomplished what you've been doing, especially Nikki and Kat, they've been here. Nikki, Kylie have been here since I first got here, and they were kind of in that really up and down seasons that we had. And I know it was really emotional for them, and they've put a lot of effort and really stuck it out and believed in what we were doing, and they've gotten what they've wanted and earned.
Is the bar setting up for the program that you have a standard that you want to reach every year?
It is, and it's something that our seniors and our juniors will now, try to make everybody else live up to. And, with that, once they won, it comes a whole new expectation and responsibility with being that, because you've gotten what you wanted, and now you have to be a little bit more responsible with doing what you need to do every day, and not going through those slumps, and trying to make sure they stop before you come. But also, again, just, making sure that we're setting good examples for the new people that do come in, and of what we want this program to be.
And a few weeks ago, you signed 2 recruits to national letters of intent. Tell us a little bit about them.
Sophie is from Seattle. She's a great libero. She's, we're really excited to have her in our program. She's a little bit different than Kylie in the sense that she's maybe not going to be flying all over the place, but it's a very different style. And she's very talented, though, and very competitive, and we're excited to add her into kind of what we do. I think she'll have no problems kind of filling in into Kylie was, and she's got the same goal that Kylie had, and she wants to break Kylie's record, so that's always a great thing. Hannah is a setter from Germany. She's got a lot of talent. She's going to be a freshman, so she's very fast. She's got some quick hands, and we'll be excited to see how she kind of blends into the offense that we want to do, and maybe we'll be able to play with a 6-2 again. We're not too sure. We'll see what happens, but yeah.
What's the biggest thing you want to see this offseason?
Them continuing to get stronger. There are some things that we need to continue to work on and just develop our pin players a little bit more. We want our middles to really continue to work on their offense and continue to grow in that sense. I think they do really good with running in front of the setter, and we want to kind of expand a little bit more and go behind. But, there's always room for improvement, and we still have a lot. I don't think in any sense we were playing at our best at one point. So, again, it's just discipline and really making sure that we're building them as players.
Finally, Coach, 21-14 CAA champions, NCAA tournament berth. This season a success?
Yeah, I don't think it hit me until the game was actually over of our entire season, which is, kind of take a minute and take a deep breath and actually enjoy everything that's going on and not have to worry about preparing for a game. So it's nice.
Well, Kristina Hernandez, head coach of Hofstra volleyball, thanks for the time this whole year.
Thank you.
Hofstra finishes the year 21-14. I'm Rob Joyce, and thanks Hofstra fans for tuning in all year to the WB Mason's Coaches Report with Kristina Hernandez.